The races will start in 15 minutes and we'll hope you'll have a wonderful day at the cleaners. Or I mean at the racetrack. And above all, ladies and gentlemen, beware of pickpockets. Don't let them get your money. Save it for us. Attention everybody, the horses are at the post for the first race.
All right, come on, Costello. Your horse doesn't run until the last race. Now let's make a few bets on the other races.
Racing forms! Get your racing forms! How about a racing form, young man?
A what?
I have the racing form.
Oh, well, keep your coat buttoned and nobody will notice.
Costello, this woman is a bookie.
She's a bookie?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet let's get out of here before her husband comes. I'm afraid of him.
You're afraid of her husband?
But everybody's afraid of the bookie, man.
Nah, quiet, Costello. Let's make a bet.
How about placing a bet with me?
Well, what race are you running in?
I run the last race about... What do you mean?
Never mind her. The first race is about to start. I'll take your bet.
You're gonna take my bet?
Yeah, I'll take your bet.
Okay, I bet here's $2. But here's the money.
They're off. The race is over. You lose.
Wait a minute. What kind of bet was that? They're off, the race is over, you lose. What kind of race was that?
What's wrong?
Well, come on, run that race over again. I want to see it.
Pipe down, pipe down. Now, in the next race, I want you to double up.
Double up. I ain't even straightened up from the last one.
I want you to bet $4.
You want me to bet $4?
Yes.
$4, my eye.
Aye, that's a good horse. It's a bet. They're off. The race is over. You lose.
Wait a minute.
Now stop squawking. Accidents will happen. Maybe the horse got dust in his eye. You know what that is, don't you? Well, you know what dust is?
Yeah, dust is mud with the juice squeezed out.
Now in the next race.
There ain't gonna be no next race.
Now listen, there's only 2 horses in the next race. Jelly Bean and Lollipop. You bet on each horse, you can't lose.
Well, maybe that's right.
Certainly that's right.
Jelly Bean and Lollipop.
2 horses.
I'm a sucker anyway.
Yeah,
2 horses. I'll bet on each horse.
that's right.
I can't lose.
You can't lose.
Okay, here's $20 on Jelly Bean and $20 on Lollipop.
Good.
Good.
Now the horses are at the pole.
Right.
They're off. Look, Lollipop first, Jelly Bean second.
Come on, Jelly Pop.
You mean Lollipop?
I mean Jelly Pop. I'm betting on the 2 of them.
Oh, wait a minute. They're rounding the turn. Lollipop first, Jelly Bean second.
Come on,
They're in
somebody.
the stretch. Lollipop first, Jelly Bean second. They're under the wire. The winner is Hershey Bar.
Hershey Bar. Now ain't that the nuts?
Now, just a minute. In the last race.
That was my last race.
Wait a minute, Costello. There's only 1 horse in the last race.
1 horse?
Certainly.
You sound like one of those racetrack trouts.
Now.
I wouldn't make another bet with you if there were no horses in the
But
race.
Costello, it's your own horse, Peanut Butter.
Peanut butter?
Yeah, 1 horse.
Hey, yeah, but you mean my own little horse, Peanut Butter?
Yeah.
Oh, that's different. I'm going to bet everything I've got on peanut butter. Here, Abby, put $10 on the nose.
$10 on the nose.
$10 on the tail.
$10 on the tail.
Okay, here's another $10. Put it under the saddle.
What for?
In case he comes in sideways.
You can't lose. It's only 1 horse. Look, they're off in a bunch.
Wait a minute, how can 1 horse be off in a bunch?
Hey, wait a minute. At the half, it's Peanut Butter.
Come on, Peanut Butter.
At the 3/4, it's Peanut
Come
Butter.
on, Peanut Butter. Come on, Peanut Butter. Spread out, Peanut Butter.
In the stretch, and the winner, Peanut Butter.
Hooray, I win, my little Peanut Butter. Give me the money.
Just a minute, folks. It's a photo finish.
Photo finish? 1 horse in the race? How can it be a photo finish?
Lollipop just came in from the last race.
Oh, no.
This is CBS, the Columbia Broadcasting System.
He saw the train and tried to duck it. Kicked first the gas and then the bucket.
Burger shave!
Hey, you speeders, let's rehearse. All together, good morning,
Morning,
nurse.
Burger shave!
The radio show remembers the famous dramatic mystery, Dragnet. Our story today features a man named Friday and a lady known as Pentelope. Let's listen in as we find Detective Friday at a stakeout on the corner of Main and Main Street.
I'm a cop. My name is Friday. I was working the day watch out of the Parkway precinct when a perturbed person with a pugnacious personality parks herself as a passenger in my purple paddy wagon and proceeds to yell profusely.
Listen, you pitiful popinjay policeman! I've had my purple pooper scooper purloined from my apartment, and I want my purple pooper scooper back because it was a present from a
Now
pal.
say, sis, why don't you just scram, scoot, skedaddle up from the seat of my sedan?
Fool! I'm going to plop my posterior here until you postulate a plan to pick up the person who appropriated my purple pooper scooper.
Okay, you wailing woman. What's your name and address and where do you work?
I'm Penelope Persimmons from the personnel program of the
Now let me get this straight. Someone stole your purple pooper scooper from your apartment. Your name is Pentelope Persimmon, and you work for the personnel program of the Peoria Park Public Passport Office. You live in this place called Panera's Perfect Palace. Now, is that the one with the pastel porch and the patio with the peach tree?
You got a police person, and I'm getting pretty PO'd about some person penetrating my apartment and popping out of my purple pooper scooper.
Now, just state the scene surrounding this scenario.
Well, I was peddling my puddle jumper down Pine Street, planning on purchasing a pastoral picture for my parlor when I passed my picture window and perused a pedigreed Pekingese pussycat making a pesky pile where I placed my posterior. It was purgatorious.
Purgatorious?
Listen, you phony police person. Purgatorious means my pulse was pounding like a pile driver and it punctured my propriety and permeated my posterior.
So when the Persian pussycat put the pile on your pillow, you plan to procure your purple pooper scooper and proceed to pick up the proliferous poop?
Ain't you a perceptive police person?
Well, I'll start a search for the citizens who started this skullduggery and stop the stench with scintillating smell from a snifter of smelling salts.
Super, you senseless simpleton. You're slicker than Simon Eyes on an icicle.
Our story ends as Pentelope Persimmon from the personnel program of the Peoria Park Public Passport Office was pacified. Police person Friday pinched Peter Pan, who professed to be the perpetrator and who had purloined Pentelope Persimmon's purple pooper scooper. Peter Pan was pardoned after paying the purchase price. The final fare-the-well of this fabricated fable is as far-fetched as our fast-talking Friday. If you can feel an infectious, funny feeling from this fortuitous fiddle-faddle, it's profoundly a fluke.
Dum, dum, dum.
Well, that's today's show, folks, and it's been our pleasure to present these nostalgic programs from radio's golden era. We hope you enjoyed them. Tune in again next week, same time, same station, for another Radio Days broadcast.